Hey guys, thank you for watching the Slat Rock channel. If you're new here, don't forget to subscribe and hit that bell icon to get notified every time we post a new video. And if you've already done so, just make sure that it's still active. Here's your news for September 13, 2019. We're starting off with some SmackDown Live news, as it seems Vince McMahon has hopped into a DeLorean and traveled back in time. This week, WWE sent out some information to cable companies about the next episode of the Blue Brand, which may sound very familiar to older fans. According to the company, next week's show will feature Shane McMahon, The Rock and Kane battle DX, and Edge, fresh off his 2011 retirement, takes on Hardcore Holly. A special appearance by Stone Cold Steve Austin has also been teased, and though this sounds like an epic night of TV, it's actually the description for a 1999 edition of SmackDown. This description actually comes from the 12th episode of the show, which fans may remember the Big Boss Man stealing the Big Show's father's coffin, as well as a special appearance by Arnold Schwarzenegger. During the show, the Predator and Terminator star would receive a championship belt of his own before getting physical with Triple H during the main event. This is a major botch on whoever's part it was to send out information for next week's SmackDown Live. Carrying on with SmackDown news now, and though the show will premiere on October 4th on Fox, that actually won't be the first program. Instead, Fox is planning on airing a special called SmackDown's Greatest Hits on Friday, September 27th at 8 p.m. Eastern, which will hopefully hook non- and lapsed fans to the current product. Interestingly, AEW also has a special planned ahead of their launch on TNT, though this will happen on Tuesday, October 1st, the first Tuesday without SmackDown in over 3 years. There's still no word on what AEW's weekly show on TNT will be called, as Tony Khan told the media in Chicago that the program won't be called All Elite Wrestling. Hopefully fans get an answer soon, as the company prepares for its huge launch on TNT in just a few weeks. Back to SmackDown Live now, and this week's show did a respectable 2.06 million views, down just 2% from last week. The show was able to retain 97% of the previous night's Raw audience, and though this is one of the highest retentions since SmackDown moved to Tuesday, it isn't great news. Retaining 97% of Raw's audience just confirms that Raw did very poorly this week thanks to competition from Monday Night Football, and even an appearance by Stone Cold Steve Austin couldn't help. In the past, WWE have relied on appearances by Hall of Famers to help bring in ratings, with this year's Raw reunion doing just that, though it seems the company now needs to rethink their strategy. Though the company has struggled with ratings for a while now, there is a light at the end of the tunnel, as the Wrestling Observer newsletter has noted that the Nielsen ratings are about to change. According to reports, Nielsen will be expanding what they count when looking at seeing how many places to tune into TV, and this could be great news for WWE. The report said, Nielsen has announced that ratings will be changing next year, and they will be measuring viewing outside the home in places like bars, airports, and offices, as well as other areas. The report also said that sports shows, such as Raw and SmackDown Live, could see an 11% increase under the new system, a huge gain for WWE, which has continued to struggle over the past year. More news from SmackDown now, as not only is the show being prepped for the move to Fox, but there is a rumored WWE draft just around the corner. Not only will superstars be moved, there have been reports of the commentary teams being switched around, and Corey Graves addressed these rumors this week on social media by saying he's retiring. It's unclear whether the former NXT Tag Team Champion is joking or not, though Graves has been the center of these rumors, as he's apparently going to be moved over to SmackDown when the show is on Fox, alongside Michael Cole. This would leave Raw without two of its top voices, though there have been talks of NXT and 205 Live commentator Vic Joseph taking the reins on the Red Brand. That still leaves the question of where current SmackDown commentators Tom Phillips and Byron Saxton would end up, as Renee Young may be moving to SmackDown permanently if she ends up hosting the WWE studio show planned for FS1 on Tuesday nights. WWE has not said anything yet about these changes, but should give more info ahead of the draft, which is rumored to start on the second SmackDown on Fox on October 11th and end on Raw on October 14th. Though a draft could help SmackDown and Raw, both of which have seen ratings fall recently, there's no denying that the Red brand has improved under the watch of Paul Heyman. As executive director, Heyman has made sure to avoid the same matches each week and has given a push to smaller, popular stars like Ricochet and Cedric Alexander. According to Dave Meltzer, the recent push for Alexander could just be the start for him. As he reported, Paul Heyman wants to give a slow push to the top rung. The 30-year-old star from Charlotte certainly has impressed fans over the years, with his performance in the 2016 Cruiserweight Classic getting a "Please sign Cedric" chant from the crowd. This Sunday at Clash of Champions, Cedric will hope to capture the United States title from AJ Styles, and will have the hometown advantage in Charlotte, North Carolina. Win, lose, or draw, the match will be a great opportunity for Alexander to showcase himself on pay-per-view in what, if rumors are to be believed, will be the first of many high-profile matches for the former Cruiserweight champion. Over to NXT now, and as the show prepares to launch on the USA Network next week, WWE certainly has a stacked card. In a street fight, Matt Riddle will take on Killian Dane, while a fatal four-way match between Candice LeRae, Io Shirai, Bianca Belair, and Mia Yim will determine the next opponent for WWE Women's Champion Shayna Baszler. There'll be plenty of gold on the night also, as NXT Tag Team Champions The Undisputed Era will defend their titles against the Street Profits, while NXT North American Champion The Velveteen Dream will hope to keep his reign going when he takes on Roderick Strong. If Strong wins and the Undisputed Era retains the tag titles, this will leave the group with every men's title on the roster, in what would be a huge way to end the debut NXT on the USA Network. We are stepping out of WWE and into AEW now, as the company prepares to build momentum for their launch on TNT. In a recent tweet, the company asked fans which current tag team they would like to see join the brand's tag team division, and though plenty of factions were offered, one stood out. Responding, Shawn Spears simply said, "The Revival," which only added to speculation that the former NXT and Raw Tag Team Champions will be jumping to the new company very soon. Though rumors of the pair leaving the McMahon promotion seemed definite at the start of 2019, these have become less and less relevant, especially with the group getting more airtime on WWE television. Scott Dawson didn't exactly help kill off those rumors for good though, as he posted a "thinking about it" emoji in response to the former Perfect 10, something that fans will no doubt latch onto as proof. Though there's always a chance that the team of Dash and Dawson could walk out the door, it seems that the Revival will be staying in WWE for now, though we can't pretend like we wouldn't want to see the pair face off with the Young Bucks. Back to WWE now, and Aleister Black took to Twitter this week to shoot down a ridiculous rumor making the rounds. Earlier this week, a fan tweeted a story explaining that Black's absence from SmackDown is because WWE doesn't want to use him due to the former NXT champion being, quote, "too satanic." Though WWE is a PG company, and many fans choose to believe this story, Black made it clear to his followers that this was a false story, blasting it as 100% fake. Though Black hasn't been on TV much recently, he has been used at live events, and defeated Sami Zayn on the recent South American tour, and beat Shelton Benjamin on SmackDown Live on TV just last week in a hotly contested match. The odds are that Black is just one of the several superstars in a holding pattern, as it seems there just isn't enough room to feature everyone in the company's massive roster on WWE TV every single week. Though this may still be irritating to the WWE universe, fans shouldn't believe everything they read on the internet, as Black isn't too satanic. And finally today, we're ending with some Impact Wrestling news, as the company has confirmed that Moose will take on Ken Shamrock on October 20th at Bound for Glory. The World's Most Dangerous Man returned to the company earlier this year for his first appearance since 2004, and certainly has a history with the company. In May 2002, Shamrock won the vacant NWA World Heavyweight title on the show, and is recognized as the first world champion in Impact 5 years before Kurt Angle would become the official TNA World Heavyweight Champion. With a historic career in Impact, WWE, and the Octagon, it'll be interesting to see what the 55-year-old former Intercontinental Champion can bring when he takes on Moose at Impact's biggest show of the year, Bound for Glory. Well guys, that's our news for today. Let us know your thoughts down in the comments below. If you like this video, don't forget to check out our previous video, 10 huge, shocking WWE 2019 rumors you need to know about. Also check out our other high-rated videos by clicking at the upper right-hand corner or down in the description field. Don't forget to hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and the bell icon so you don't miss a single new video. You can follow us on Facebook and Twitter, and as always, thank you for watching.